Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Accidental Beauty. If you're new, welcome. My name is Laura. I'm a self-taught makeup enthusiast who absolutely loves indie brands and loves color, and we're going to be trying a bit of both today. I am going to be unboxing and doing a first impression review of some products that I picked up from the brand Ace Beauté. They are an American indie brand. They do really beautifully colorful palettes and some really beautiful eyelashes as well. So I picked up one pair of lashes and two different palettes. I'm going to be unboxing those and then showing you how I did this look on my eyes today. I tried to use as many shades as I could from the palettes, but they're two palettes, 15 shades each. So there's a lot to go through. So if you guys want to see my unboxing, my review, the tutorial for the look that I'm wearing on my eyes today, then please keep on watching. Before we dive into this, first of all, I've got two packages here from Ace Beauté. Why do I have two packages? These were actually from the same order. What happened was my order came in pieces and one item actually never arrived. Okay, so basically I ordered the Flair palette, the Oceanic palette, and two different pairs of lashes, Juno and Calliope. I got an email saying that I got a refund for like $8.24. So I was a little confused, especially because nothing in my order costs that much, so I just kind of ignored it. But then I emailed them about a month later saying that I noticed that there was a tracking number, but it was awaiting shipment since December 11th, and just checking in on the status of my order because I hadn't heard anything. Oh yeah, and then I also asked also, I got this refund. Do you know what that's all about? So they said, your package is moving through the USPS network and is on track to be delivered. So just kind of sit tight. And the refund was for Juno, one of the lashes. So I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, what happened to those lashes? And they said it was out of stock. So basically, if you, I'm pretty sure that it's because Juno is out of stock. If you get your package and Juno isn't included, that's why. So it's like, oh, okay. I mean, it's I didn't say this, but it's a little weird because when I ordered it said that it was in stock, and I just kind of hate when you order something from, a company, whatever, doesn't matter where, and you order it because it says that it's in stock, and then you either get a notification or find out later that it's not in stock, and it's like, well, why do you get my hopes up? Why do you tell me that it's in stock when it's not? This has happened to me a few times and it's just a little frustrating, but all right, fine. So then on January 24th, this package arrived, and as you can see, it's not big enough to include multiple palettes. So I opened it because I saw that it was from them. It said on here on the, I don't even know what this is, the detailed description of contents for customs. First of all, Juno was on there, so I don't know why. Maybe that's just with the shipping label, I don't know, but it's weird that it said that Juno was included if they were out of stock. I don't know, just tell me that it's not in stock, cancel it from my order, and then just don't include it on the customs form. It just seems kind of weird. But anyways, it says detailed description of contents, Juno, Calliope, Oceanic Palette, and Flair Palette. And as you can see, this is not big enough for two relatively decent sized palettes. So I emailed them just asking, hey, I got this package in the mail and only the lashes were included. What's that about? And I sent them pictures. I'm like, I just want my palettes, and this is all I got. And here's my tracking number. I don't know if something went wrong. They said basically we're so sorry for the inconvenience. We have no idea what happened. Here's a new tracking number for the rest of your order, and hopefully it gets to you soon. Yeah, so they sent out the missing palettes, and that was back at the end of January, and it's now the end of June, and I finally have time to film this video. So let's jump in. So I'm gonna show you what I got. So we have Ace Beauté. These are the Calliope lashes. So pretty. These are gorgeous. And then I haven't actually opened this up yet. This is the rest of my order. Okay, I almost had a heart attack that there was only one palette in here, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to reach out to them again. No, both of them are in there. Okay, so it's wrapped in like this like foam stuff. Oh my god. Okay, so these palettes are actually fairly thin. This packaging, you guys, this packaging is so pretty. And then each one is wrapped in bubble wrap. Look at this packaging. This is the outer carton. Exquisite. We got like kind of a mandala, I think. It says Ace Beauté in the center. And then this is the Flair palette. And this is the Oceanic palette. Similar, oh, different design actually. Similar looking, but different design. Oh my god, I'm keeping these cartons because they're... This is how you do packaging. Then we got the ingredients on the back. So this one's the Oceanic palette. It says, the Oceanic palette features a unique color story consisting of 15 colors that can be used to create stunning show-stopping looks. Each color has been carefully milled and pressed to provide the easiest application and most excellent color payoff. And then I assume a similar blurb for the Flair palette. The Flair palette features a collection of rich/beautiful colors that are sure to stir your creative juices. It consists of 15 colors that can be used to create a variety of looks. Each color has been carefully milled and pressed to provide the easiest application and most excellent color payoff. And then we have the ingredients. There we go. So let's open these up. These palettes are not new, but I'm finally trying them. Oh my god, it's just as pretty in real life as it is online. So this is the Flair palette. It's so pretty. Like, this is almost a rainbow palette. It basically is. And a really, really nice big mirror as well. Really nicely curated shades. Shades that I don't typically see in a lot of eyeshadow palettes either. Even though like the colors are pretty standard, the actual shades are really unique. Okay, and then let's open up the Oceanic palette. Oh boy. So this is a blue-green palette. This is very much my vibe. I'm getting goosebumps at how beautiful this is. Okay, so I want to try and do a look that combines both of these, which means that I'm pretty much limited to the blue and green shades. So because I'm also trying out a whole bunch of products today, I don't want to do too crazy a look that it takes away from everything else. So I'll start off by putting the shade Mulberry, this like cool tone purple, in my crease. Ooh, that's really pretty. I've heard some people complain about this brand that they don't like the formula. Like, it's hard to blend. I don't know, I'm not really seeing that, but this is also a lighter color. Hold on, what am I doing? Let's zoom in here. All right, that's better. I think I'm actually gonna stamp the shade Cider, this kind of mustard yellow, right in like the center of my crease. I feel like that's an interesting pop of color, and I'm hoping that'll kind of bring out the blue tones. Ooh, I like the way these two mix together actually. Oh, now I can actually see what I'm doing. Let's just use a bigger blending brush. Like, I'm kind of tempted to take this into like just a completely warm tone look, but first of all, I want to use as many shades as I can, and second of all, I want to introduce some blue. So I'm gonna dip into the Oceanic palette. I think I'm gonna use the shade Bali. It isn't super pigmented. Okay, I think this will benefit from an eye primer for sure. Pigmentation is not really where I want it, but that's okay because this is just gonna be my base. I think I'm gonna put a darker, like a metallic shadow on top. Oh, actually, you know what? This builds up nicely. Just needs a little bit of layering, which I'm not super used to. Okay, I mean, that's a pretty color, but I want it to pop more. I guess, should I just do blue across the lid? I feel like that's a little boring. What if I do like blue, green, blue? Let's try that. Okay, I'm gonna mix the shade Seaweed from the Oceanic palette and the shade Moss from the Flair palette. Kind of put that in the center. I don't know if this is gonna work, just like color wise. It's not the most pretty color combination. I hope I don't ruin this look, but I'm thinking it could be kind of cool to tie into the greenish yellow tones in my highlight. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna cover it with something else. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit of that because then I can also just blend it into the next shade. Oh wait, I said I was gonna use a little bit of moss. Okay, let's kind of add that over top.
Let me go.
Maybe I'll just go into teals and then I can blend the green into that. So I guess I'll mix the shades Forest Pine from Flair with Pacific, this top one, from Oceanic. This is actually interesting on its own, just as a matte color story, but I'm not gonna leave it at that.
There's no doubt, gotta get out of this small town. You took my heart.
All right, and then I will finish it off with, I think, just the shade Lagoon from Oceanic, because that looks like a nice dark blue. This is actually a bit lighter than I was expecting, but that's all right. And there we go.
From me. Now you're everywhere I see. Set me free, let me fly, let me find new kinds of heart.
I'm gonna add some shimmer just to make this pop a little bit more. I'm gonna use my NYX Glitter Primer. Just add a little bit of that over top. Should I? No, you know what? Let's try applying it with a brush first. But I'll probably end up needing to switch to my fingers. The first shade I put down was Bali, this one, and I think the shade Bora Bora will complement it nicely. So just pick up a little of that, and it's not really picking up on my brush. I don't know if you can even see. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to my fingers. Oh, that's pretty. So just add that. Ooh, that is stunning. Okay, I went a little too far. It's kind of hard to control with my fingers. Okay, that is great. Next, I mixed seaweed and moss. So I think the shade Anemone will, oh, actually, or jellyfish. You know what? Maybe I'll mix the shade Anemone with the shade Jellyfish. So this is Anemone, this is Jellyfish. They're very similar. Jellyfish is a bit more cool tone. I think I'm just gonna kind of apply both of them, mix them in together. Yeah, they're very similar. Yeah. So I'll just kind of try and blend those into that blue, try and get a nice gradient happening. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, and then next, Forest Pine and Pacific. I don't really have a shade that's similar to those. So you know what? I think I might just keep my eyes as they are. I'm just gonna kind of touch up a little bit because it's looking a little patchy in some parts. So I'm just gonna go over with Lagoon and then a bit of Pacific and Forest Pine to try and blend in. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pick up a bit more of seaweed and moss and try and blend in to that shimmery green that I've got going on. You know what, I'm just gonna pick up Anemone and Jellyfish and just go over here just so I've got a better gradient happening. And now I'm gonna do my bottom lashes. So I've kind of started bringing these outer shades underneath, but I think it would be kind of cool to bring some pink or red shades, maybe even orange, just to kind of like make things pop and add a bit more contrast. So I'm looking at the Flair palette. I'm thinking if we focus for a second, that would be cool. Okay, so I'm thinking pumpkin or hazelnut could be nice. I think I might mix them. Let's try, hold on, let's do pumpkin by itself. Pumpkin and hazelnut. Okay. Yeah, pumpkin and hazelnut mixed together look really nice.
We're just wasting here, waiting for.
Just to finish off, I'm just gonna put a bit more of NYX glitter glue in my inner corner. And what color should I do for an inner corner highlight? So we have the shade Biscotti up here. I feel like that's just kind of like a natural choice. Might be the lightest one, so I think I'm gonna go with that. It's like a little simple. Hope that it picks up on the brush. Oh, that's pretty. So I think I want to make it a little more interesting. So let's see what we have in Oceanic Palette. Let's go into the shade Mykonos. That really pretty seafoam green. I'm just gonna take a little bit and add it to like the very inner corner of my inner corner. Oh, that is so pretty. I would wear that shade by itself. Oh, that is stunning. Okay, so that is the eye look. And now, these lashes. This is what they look like. They are actually trimmed at the corners, so you guys don't need to see me put them on, so I'll just cut to me wearing them. So just give me one sec. So this is the final look.
We both know the score. We've been here once before. So many words unspoken. You took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait. I can take the pain. I will surrender. Let me go.
So let's talk about these products and the lashes and just my overall experience with the brand. Overall, I have nothing bad to say. Like, even though I was really, really, I guess a little disappointed at like the way that my products arrived to me. They did arrive at the end of the day, and the brand was like super helpful throughout the process. I was speaking to someone named Evie, who I'm guessing is the owner of the brand, but I actually have no idea. Maybe it's just a customer service person. Anyways, she was absolutely lovely to deal with, like super helpful in, you know, making sure that I was happy and that like, you know, my products actually got to me at the end of the day. Yeah, just super, super nice. So highly, highly recommend that you order from this brand, or at the very least check them out. Their prices are pretty reasonable. Yeah, just the quality of these eyeshadows is so, so good. Really nicely pigmented. Some of the shades I did have to build up a little bit, but I feel like these are the type of products that do really well with an eye primer, so that's totally fine. What else? I mean, just the curation of these palettes is just so beautiful, so unique. I don't see this type of creativity from a lot of brands. I'm just in love with their color stories. Like, they just knock it out of the park every time. They don't have too many palettes, and they're definitely, I think they might have like one neutral palette. So this brand is definitely not for people who only wear neutrals. Like, this brand is for people who love color. I'm so excited to play with these some more because they're such beautiful shadows, especially the metallic shades, which unfortunately I didn't get too much of a chance to play with. They're just exceptional. The mattes are also really, really good. I thought they blended out really well. I heard some people had some issues blending them out, but I didn't have any issues. I should mention also that it's a Black-owned brand, so definitely check them out, and highly encourage you to consider purchasing from them. The lashes, really, really beautiful. The band and just the way that the lashes are constructed just feels really, really high quality. I believe all their lashes are synthetic, if I remember correctly. It's like they just stick on my lashes really well. I find like some brands, like the band is just, it doesn't fit on my eye shape, and I don't think I have an abnormal eye shape, but these just stick on so beautifully. Like, they're not too thick, they're not too thin, they're just perfect. They're so dramatic and I love it. So I would give everything a solid 11 out of 5. I'm so happy with my purchases. Highly encourage you guys to check out this brand. Yeah, I can't wait to play with these products some more. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have tried anything from this brand, or, you know, have any recommendations of products that I might like to try out from this brand. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you like the type of looks that I do here on my channel, I'm sure you'll enjoy the content that I post on my other social media. It's lots of, you know, bold looks like this and fun outfits. So I'd love it if you could give me a follow. And if you guys enjoy the content that I post here on my channel, I'd love it if you could subscribe and turn on notifications, and that way you'll get updated every time I post a new video, and I'll see you guys next time.